Let's go to New Jersey and get an old chopper. Driving down to New Jersey to pick up a 80s Ironhead Sportster in a rigid Paco frame from a friend of mine. He told me about the bike years ago. I kept on saying, send me some pictures if you're interested in getting rid of it. Took him a while, but he finally sent me some pictures, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's been sitting around for 20 years or so, but he told me in the last year or two he brought it into the shop and got the fluids changed and got it kind of tuned up a little bit and running, but then really never rode it after that either. So it should be in pretty good shape. Needs tires, but who knows, they might be okay for the short term. So going down to New Jersey, pick up this bike. Should be there in another hour and a half or so. Looking forward to it. Tap.
This is one step up from a barn find.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Tenafly find.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's nice around here.
Yeah, it's nice, thanks.
Here it is. So what did you start with? Did you start with a different Sportster?
So I started with the motor in a box.
Oh, okay.
So it was a crate, and the top of the motor wasn't, it was not together.
Okay.
So I started with the bottom end of the motor pretty much together. And then the top end, which was aftermarket, if I recall. And then I started with the frame, and the frame was unpainted,
Okay.
nothing. And
Like brand new frame?
brand new frame.
Okay.
Raw steel.
Okay.
Never painted, just the basics, everything that,
Oh, so you started from scratch. You didn't even
everything I
start
needed
with,
to attach needed
Right.
to be welded on, or a bracket, or all of the tabs, all of the
Right.
connection points, and then
Okay.
I went out and bought parts and swapped and got a front end from I think the place was called Manx Cycle.
Okay.
In Denville, or what?
Yeah.
Past Bruton.
All right.
Whatever that
So
town
is it a-
Rockaway?
Do you know if it's a Sportster front end? I think it is, right?
I think it is, but
Yeah.
I'm not.
Right.
I've lost touch in 30 years.
Yeah. And then the tins all came together like new?
Bought them. Yeah. Bought
Okay.
them raw. And then this is an example of an amateur paint job by myself.
Oh, so you did the paint.
Yeah, did the paint.
Okay.
Did all the welding. I machined a lot of the brackets.
Okay.
You could tell which pieces were bought, like the turn signals and the,
Yeah.
and then all that, and then of course.
So
the
this
sheet
is all
metal.
operational?
Yeah. And then the tanks I bought, the seat I bought, all of
Yeah.
this stuff I bought. The oil tank I bought.
Yeah.
But up in the front here, if you look at the brackets, for these, I don't know what you call these pegs.
Right. The highway pegs, yeah.
And then that oil filter and the, that bracket I machined.
Okay.
There's a couple of pieces you can see.
So this is oil filter, this is generator?
I think, isn't that the starter?
Oh, it might be the starter, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I've again lost touch.
Yeah.
But you see the oil cooler over there,
Right,
and then
right.
you see these, billet brackets that I
Yeah.
made, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that had to be.
I've never
Custom-made.
seen coils like this.
Yeah.
And I was actually surprised it's like dual plug, right? I didn't know they were doing dual plug back then.
Yeah, well, I think the top end of the motor was aftermarket,
Oh, okay.
and so I want to say either S&S or RevTech.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So that the head, even though they look like shovel, well, actually they don't really look like shovel.
I don't know.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
lost touch with what's what.
And do you know what year the engine was?
I think that's what's on the title.
Okay.
So I have to look.
Yeah.
I want to say 80s.
Yeah. It's got to be 81 to 85 maybe.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not a shovel head. It's like an aftermarket head.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the whole top end of the motor, I want to say what came from either S&S or
Like the cylinders and everything, or just the head?
cylinders. And
Cylinders. Okay.
everything, because I think it's bigger than 1,000.
Oh, okay.
I think it's 1,200.
All right. Yeah, I wonder what that carburetor is. I mean, the cleaner looks like an S&S, but it doesn't say S&S.
It came as part of that kit. They were selling, I think, a kit to rebuild.
Okay.
But again, that was a long time ago. I don't really remember exactly.
Yeah. Did you ever ride it a lot?
I did ride it a lot.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I mean, I guess by your standard, probably not, but I put 877 miles on it.
All right.
Felt a lot.
Not much.
On a hardtail, it felt a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. Well, that'll work. People looking all now. I got it. It's loud. I want to put some mufflers on it. Sit on it still? Where's that?
Got the Yamaha running. You can take that for a ride.
I can. I'm going to turn
All right, here it is again. 82 Sportster in a hardtail frame. Got it started with starting fluid. Got to work on the gas, make sure it's getting to the carburetor. But as you just heard him kind of talk about, the bottom end is an 82 Sportster. The top end is all S&S, he told me. Dual plug, S&S heads and cylinders. And like those heads and cylinders only have like 800 miles on them. So that should all be good. He got it tuned up in 2019, so it's been, sitting since 2019, 4 years, 5 years, but everything should be in working order. So let's get this up on the lift and see if we can get it started. Yeah, that gas looks terrible. Let me drain that out. Yeah, look how dark that is. I didn't expect it to be that bad. So let's drain the rest of this, and I'm gonna go get some new gas, and I also need a tail light. Tail light seems to be blown, or at least one of the lights is blown. All right. well, it's definitely flowing. I think all the bad stuff's cleaned out. Let's reattach this and try again. It wants to go. Let's see if we can get it going. It's close. We live. Alright, I found the choke. It's this little thing here. I guess it sticks up, so now it's running a lot better. Now let's do a few more things to it and try to ride it down the road, see what happens. This air filter is terrible, but until I have time to get a new one, it's kind of separating here, but it's better than nothing. I'll get a new one as soon as I can. It's an old S&S carburetor. I forgot to take a video of riding this thing. I just got back from the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. It ran great, no problems at all, and well, except for the front brake, but I'll fix that. So I'm tearing it down a little bit, not crazy. I'm not taking the whole thing apart, but there'll be more videos on this. It's going to get a new tank. It's going to get a new rear fender. Just a lot of style stuff, probably reconfigure the front end. So look for more videos. It's going to be a great bike. Looking forward to it. Thanks for watching.